Trains and buses, games and songs, come join us and sing along. Transit Tots is where I'll be, the coolest place in NYC. Welcome to Transit Tots.
Hello everyone, my name is Ben and I work at the New York Transit Museum in Brooklyn, New York, where we think about all things transportation and how we move around our cities. And today we'll be doing exactly that. We'll be thinking about our buses and our bus operators or bus drivers who help us get around. We'll be learning a new song where we can show our appreciation for our bus drivers, and we'll do an activity where we can draw our very own bus using shapes and materials we might find in our house. But first of all, at Transit Tots every week, we like to stretch, first of all, to get relaxed. So see how wide you can stretch your arms nice and wide. And now see how high you can stretch. Can you reach the ceiling? See how high you can go? And we can go down low as well, stretch down low. Good. Now the other thing we like to do is we like to sing our hello song. Have you heard it before? If not, don't worry, follow me and join in. I'm going to be using my guitar to help us out. Here we go. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm happy, I hope that you are too. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm happy, I hope that you are too. Good singing, everyone. Now, quite often we start off the hello song by singing we're happy. But this week, we relaxed a little bit by doing a little stretch. So this time, can we say I'm stretching instead of I'm happy? Let's try it. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm stretching, I hope that you are too. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm stretching, I hope that you are too. So although we talk about a lot of different types of transportation at Transit Tots, perhaps since our museum is in a working subway station, sometimes we talk about the subway more than other types of transportation. But many towns and cities don't have a subway. Some places don't even have a train. But the type of transportation that you're likely to find almost everywhere you go is a bus. Now, trains have drivers, or train operators, as we say in New York City, but often we don't see them. The train operator has their own private cab, and often trains can be so long that we can be very far from the driver, even when we're riding on the train. In fact, some modern trains don't even have drivers at all. They are automatic, which means they drive themselves. But on buses, we usually see the bus driver or operator as we get on. And if we need to buy a ticket, quite often we buy a ticket from the bus driver. So there's someone who is an important part of our community, someone who interacts and talks to, says hello and waves to everyone they see in our neighborhood every day. So we have a song that is all about that, all about how important our bus drivers are to our communities and how we can show our appreciation and show that we're thankful for what they do each day. So this song features 4 simple dance moves that you can use to join in with the song. First of all, you're going to give a wave to your bus driver. Can you wave to me? Excellent, just like that. Next, it's a little more complicated. We're going to use some American Sign Language to say thank you. So all we do is touch the tips of our fingers to our chin and go like this. Thank you. Let's try that again. Thank you. Next, we're going to tip our cap to our bus driver. So I'm going to use an imaginary cap on my head and I'm going to grab it by the brim and just lift it off a little bit and back. Tip our cap, lift it up and back. Excellent. And finally, we're going to say hello to our bus driver. And we can also do this in American Sign Language. And it's very easy. All you have to do is put your hand up to your forehead like this, as if you're going to salute, and just give a little short wave like that. Hello. One more time. Hello. So we are going to wave to our bus driver. We're going to say thank you to our bus driver. We shall tip our cap to our bus driver and we'll say hello to our bus driver. All right, here we go. Okay, everyone, we're going to start by waving. Are you ready? Here we go. Give a wave to your bus driver. Allow your gratitude to show. When you give a wave to your bus driver, your friendliness goes further than you know.
and helping you get where you need to go. Okay, next we're going to say thank you. Are you ready? Say thank you to your bus driver. It can really make their day. One more time. Let's say thank you. Say thank you to your bus driver. It's one way in which you can display that you're grateful for their help along the way. We ride the bus in order to get from A to B. It's a vital part of our community. Now take a look at all the people that you see. A neighborhood with rich diversity. Without a bus ride, where would we be? Okay, now we're going to tip our cap to our bus driver. Here we go. Tip your cap to your bus driver. It can really make them smile. One more time. You tip your cap to your bus driver. They'll help you to go the extra mile as you travel through your neighborhood in style. We ride the bus in order to get from A to B. It's a vital part of our community. Now take a look at all the people that you see. A neighborhood with rich diversity. Without a bus ride, where would we be? Okay, last one. We're gonna say hello to our bus driver. Say hello to your bus driver as you dip your Metro card. Last time. Say hello to your bus driver. A little courtesy needn't be hard. And you show that you hold them in high regard. Okay, now we're gonna do all of them. Give a wave to your bus driver. Say thank you to your bus driver. Tip your cap to your bus driver. Say hello to your bus driver.
Well done, everyone, and thank you for joining in with the Bus Driver Appreciation Song. I hope that the next time you ride the bus, you can use some of those ideas to say thank you to your bus driver. So next, we're going to get the chance to make our own bus at home using some shapes and some materials that you might find lying around.
So here's how my bus looked after I had finished, and it might give you an idea of how your bus might look when you're finished as well. So, what you will need to make your own bus is a sheet of paper or card, a large rectangle shape, I use the tissue box for example, some smaller rectangle shapes, drinks coasters and playing cards work well for this, some small circle shapes such as coins or bottle caps, and some markers or crayons that we'll use to draw around the different shapes to make the different parts of our bus. So I'm starting with a plain piece of blue card, and I chose blue because blue is the colour of a lot of the new buses in New York City. First of all, take your biggest rectangle, place it in the middle of the card, and carefully start drawing around your big rectangle. Now, if this is an old tissue box that you're going to recycle anyway, you don't need to worry about getting any marker on the box because we can always recycle it when we're done. And once we've drawn around every edge, we can take the box away and we have a big rectangle in the middle of our card. Next, I'm going to take a smaller rectangle, and this rectangle is going to make the windows on our bus. So again, draw around the smaller rectangle around every side, and there's your first window, and when we're done we can move it along and add a second window, and you can add as many windows as you like, or as many windows as you can fit, depending on the size of your rectangles. Now that we have some windows so that people can see out, we need to add a door so that people can get in to our bus. And the door is going to go all the way to the floor of the bus so it's easy for people to step on and off. There we go. Okay, so our bus needs to move, and to do that it needs some wheels. So I'm going to take this circle shape, which is an old spice container, and I'm going to put one at the back and draw around it carefully. I'm just drawing half a circle so that my wheels are kind of tucked inside underneath the bus, and a second one at the front. A set of wheels at the back and the front. Now finally I'm going to add one more rectangle at the very front to give my bus more of a bus shape. There we go, and it's starting to take shape, starting to look like a real bus. Now, of course, our bus needs some passengers. So here's where our circles come back into play. So here's a small coin. I'm going to take that coin, I'm going to draw around it, and that coin is going to become the head of one of the passengers. And again, like with the rectangles, you can do as many as you like, as many as will fit in your bus. For me, I'm going to add 4 people on our bus. So 2 in the back window, 2 in the middle window. Here I'm using a different size of coin, different size circle. There's our 3rd bus rider and our 4th bus passenger. And of course, where would a bus be without our bus driver? So let's add 1 more circle at the front for our driver, the person who makes the bus go, our bus operator. Looking good. Okay, now we're going to take our smallest rectangle one more time, and we're going to use it to create the bodies of our passengers and our bus driver. Excellent. Okay, now it's time to decorate your bus. You can colour it in using your markers. I'm choosing to write some messages on mine, such as I heart NY, but really you can do whatever you like to decorate the bus. You can also decorate the passengers, give them different clothes, add faces. Really just use your imagination. And there is our finished bus.
So did you all enjoy getting the chance to design your very own bus? Fantastic. So unfortunately, we're getting close to the end of our time together at Transit Tots for today. But let's think about all the things we've done together so far. First of all, we had a little stretch and we sang the hello song. Then we learned a brand new song, learning about different ways we can show our appreciation for our bus drivers. And we did an activity together where we got to design and make our very own bus. So that's it for today from Transit Tots. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday with more fun ideas that you can get involved with transportation and think about how we can move around our towns and cities. Until next time, bye-bye.
Trains and buses, games and songs, come join us and sing